Hey guys, I wanted to make this video because I'm seeing um, more and more topics about bulking and just the different types of bulking and why bulking is important, why it's not important. So I kind of wanted to make this video just to kind of clear it up about what what bulking is, the two main types of bulking, and the benefits and the negative aspects of it, and what I think you should do. So first of all, you have like two types of bulking. One, we have the dirty bulking, and then we also have clean bulking. And so the benefit of dirty bulking, or what it truly is that you basically eat whatever you see. So if you see pizza, you see, ice cream, you see hot dogs, burgers, candy, Snickers, whatever. The goal of the dirty bulking is to take in as much calories in excess as possible. And with the thought process behind it is the more calories you take in, the more mass you build, the more muscle you build, the more overall tissue you build. Clean bulking is also, it's a bulk, so you're taking in excess calories, you're taking in more than what you normally would need. You'll be in a surplus, but the foods that you're using to get there are going to be cleaner. So think of a prep and how you would be in a prep where you're eating like chicken and rice and sweet potatoes and other things like that. um, you're going to be eating the similar types of foods, but you're just going to be eating more of them. So instead of 4 ounces, it'll be 8 ounces, and so forth and so forth. And a lot of times you'll have calories that you want to reach, and you'll use the clean foods to reach those markers. Now, the benefit of dirty bulking is that obviously you can get in a lot more calories a lot quicker because you're not caring about the content of the food. With clean bulking, it's a lot more difficult. You're taking in clean foods that generally don't have as many calories, and then so you're eating more food but with less calories. It might be harder to get those calories in. Personally, I believe it should be a mixture. I don't think you should clean bulk. I don't think you should dirty bulk. I think you should do something. Sorry about that. There's a car driving by. Hopefully, you guys didn't get disturbed by that. But I think that you need to do a mixture of clean bulk and dirty bulk. And why do I say that? Well, first of all, you get the benefits of both while avoiding the downside of both. So, for example, you'll avoid the downside of dirty bulking if you do a combination, because the downside of dirty bulking is you're taking all these calories, and guess what's happening to you? You're not just building muscle, you're not just building lean tissue. Actually, most people that dirty bulk, I would say, and if somebody wants to write in the comments and tell me I'm wrong, please provide some information where you think you can disprove me. But it's probably around 60% body fat, if not more, that you're gaining. So what happens is when you're ready to cut, when you're ready to get shredded, when you're ready to build your body into a Greek god type of physique, you're going to have to drop a significant amount of body fat, which takes longer, which then, of course, is difficult on your system. It's difficult on your nervous system. You're going to be dieting a lot harder and crashing a lot harder, which then, of course, could result in you losing more muscle mass, which was the whole point of you taking in so many calories in the beginning. That's why a mixture is great. It avoids the downside of dirty bulking, but it also avoids the downside of clean bulking. And the downside of clean bulking, as we just mentioned, it's hard to get the calories in. It's hard to put on that mass. It's hard to grow. And the whole point of your off season is to grow. So a mixture of having majority, I would say, you could do 50-50. You could do 50, from pizzas and burgers and dirty, type of bulk, and then 50% clean. Each day be 50-50. You could even do, 70-30. It just depends how you want to set your calories and where you want to get them from. I would definitely avoid just picking one or the other. I think, like most things in life, a combination, a balanced viewpoint is beneficial. People will tell you, "Oh no, you need to flood yourself with a ton of calories," and you're gonna see the negative effects of that. And if you're trying to grow muscle and you only eat clean, you're gonna see the difficulties of that. So a combination will give you the benefits of each, but then it will negate all the negative parts of each of those type of bulks. So whenever people come to me, that's what I recommend. It's worked great for everybody. And again, you can adjust it. You don't have to do 50-50. Maybe you do 30-70. Maybe you do 70-30. Maybe you do 40-40, whatever, or 40-60. 40-40 is only 80%. So you don't do that. So whatever it is, the combination that works well for you, do that. But make sure it's a combination and not strictly one or the other. There's a real issue with young guys, doing these dirty bulks, and then, gaining so much weight. And it's a confusion. It really is a confusion, because you're stepping on that scale and you're a young guy, you're trying to put on mass, you're stepping on that scale, you're seeing that scale go up. Last week you were 10 pounds lighter, this week you're 10 pounds heavier. Yesterday you were 5 pounds lighter, today you're 5 pounds heavier. I mean, did you really gain 5 pounds of muscle? How much of that is actually muscle? I mean, 10%, 5%. How much lean tissue did you build since yesterday? It wasn't 5 pounds. So, those are the things that you have to realize, but you kind of have to get out of your head and to think about these things logically. So again, my advice, guys, if you're going to bulk and you're in a position where you're trying to put on this mass, do a combination. Don't stick to one or the other.